What's good, YouTube? So basically, you either clicked on this video because they're subbed, or wait, you're not subbed? That's tough. Subscribe. Anyway, you want to know how to get the double Gatorade bar on 2K20. I'm gonna show you right now the easiest way and the easiest things that you gotta do in order to get the Gatorade. You can see and you'll know when you get it because on the bottom right there, it says congratulations, your Gatorade Turbo Boost is applied. All you need to do is get +4 on all the weekly workouts, +3 I mean, or above on the weekly workouts. And the only thing you need to buy for this is Gatorade Boost. As you guys can see right now, I have nothing. As you went back to it, now I'm gonna go to our neighborhood. See where you have to go to a workout. Gatorade training facility, where you need to go. If you didn't know that, then okay, buddy. Also, just to let you guys know that I am recording and doing all this only from the PlayStation. I do not have a computer, laptop to be helping me edit. This is all from SHAREfactory. This Gatorade Double Boost only applies for Park Rec Pro Am, I believe cages, 1v1, 2v2, 3v3s, and my court, and it should work, and it does work in my career. So the easiest thing you guys can do in the Gatorade training facility is right there by the door to the left, the treadmill. Now, the only reason this is the easiest thing is because all you have to do is tap R2, L2 back to back. Don't tap them at the same time, but tap them like as you guys can see, like alternatively. And the reason this is the easiest one is because it doesn't take as much work. Your hands might get tired after a while, but it's the easiest thing. Now, as you guys also see, I got to 50 M, which is miles, and I got 1 star. 2 star, I was at 70, and then 3 stars, I'm at 100. Now, I believe it's once you get over 110, you get 4 stars, and each star represents how many ticks that you get plus for that attribute. This treadmill specifically is for the speed, and it goes to your speed trait for your character, even though every character has a trait. I'm just stupid, okay? But anyway, as you guys can see, speed +4. The reason why I got +4 is because I got +4 for the stars. It doesn't show you when to get +4, but if you want to, you can read the instructions and it'll tell you +4. Now I'm skipping all of this stuff. As you like, what I'm skipping right now, this second stuff, these are the like semi-hardest, the ones that are in yellow. But this is the next one, the battle ropes. This is like somewhat the second to third easiest. All you're doing is flicking your right and left stick up and down, but in different ways. So you flick it while you flick your right stick up, you flick your left stick down, and then vice versa, and you have to continue doing that. I believe they're all the same time, and this one is the same, I think, as a treadmill. 30, you get 1 star. At 2 star, it should be 70, as it's coming up right now. My hand was hurting already because I just came home at the moment when I was recording this, and my book bag was heavy. I was just holding it in my hand for some reason. Anyway, second star I got my 70, and then third star was 100. It's good sometimes to keep going, even though you can stop right after 100 if you want just 3 stars or 4 stars. You can keep going. And this, I got 124 on. This should also give me 4 stars, I believe. Right? Should give me 4 stars. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I did a test. The reason I did a test first is because my hands was hurting, like I just said. But anyway, once you finish this, you will get your +4 attribute. I believe this is to your stamina. that I'm finished with this again, as you guys see, this is stamina. You guys can see on the right side of it that what exactly you can do for it or for the certain things. But this next one is like, I would say the second to maybe third hardest, and all you're doing for this is flicking your right or left stick in the direction it shows. And I believe I tested it first on this try. I believe this is a test, and then I tried again, but that's the actual one. And this one I believe is only about timing. The faster you do it, I believe you get 4 stars if you get under 10 or 11 seconds, and then you get 3 stars from 12 seconds, 12 to 13 I believe, and then etc. But this I personally think is way easier than the ladder, because the ladder you have to click your buttons, and for me, for some reason, my buttons and my analog stick somewhat like kind of messed up because I keep slamming it. But this is like also an easy one because of the fact that you're just flicking your right or left stick and you can see it. You don't really gotta look down at your sticks or buttons to make sure you're pressing the right thing. You don't gotta rethink about it. But as you guys can see, I'm doing it again, and the second time I think I got 9.7 or 9.8 seconds, which gave me 4 stars. I got 4 stars on everything besides the last one, which was the vertical, because the verticals are the hardest ones because of the fact that it's either about making sure you keep balance for some reason, and or like timing things like differently. But anyway, I'm about to finish this. Alright, now that I've finished, this one went for acceleration. I got +4. I don't know if it shows it the time. I think it shows it afterwards, but yeah. I got 9.7 seconds. This was the agility hurdles. This one I believe is also easier than the ladder. But this next one, I believe I did, what was next? I forgot what I did. Oh, I did the dumbbells. I personally think it was easy because of the fact that you're just tapping X like maybe 3 to 4 times, and you're pressing R2 and L2 once at the same time as fast as you can, just once, and then you continue to redo that. I believe the scoring was, if you get higher than 12 or 14, no, if you get higher than 14, you get +4 stars. If you get 12 to 13, you get +3 stars, and you don't really got to worry about what's underneath that because, you know, who really wants 2 or 1 stars? But you guys can see it. They're all the same time. I believe it's 45 seconds for every workout. And this one, I believe I tried it once and then I did it again just to test it. But I failed on like the last parts, mainly because of the fact that like I was just clicking X and L2 like literally at the same exact time. I failed, or I like mistimed, like I mistimed it about like 4 times. Still, even if when I tried it the first time, I would have gotten a 6 star, which would have gave me +6 attributes. I believe this one is strength. It is, and I tested it again just to make sure. Usually, if you do want to do this and you're like, if you're worried about messing up, you should press, like when you're about to start, instead of pressing X twice, you should press X once until it shows you, like when it's showing you the instructions, and then you want to click square. When you click square, it allows you to do a workout or a test before you do it, to make sure like this is exactly what you want to do, and making sure that you know what you have to do. I could show you the other ones, but the only reason I'm not going to is because of the fact that I'm just trying to show you the easiest ones, and that's it. I messed up, I believe 3 to 4 times on this one, or I forgot exactly, but as you see, I've gotten +4 for all of these. Vertical was the last one, and these are usually easy, especially for me, but this one I had to look at. The reason why I didn't do the leg press or the other one is because this one had to do with like, as you guys can see, it had to do with like moving your right and left stick up at different times to make sure it was balanced. This one was similar, but this one has to do with timing, which is like really weird because it doesn't give you like a visual representation, whatever. It doesn't show you exactly what you need to do to it. It just tells you, and it's saying to let go of L1 and R1 at the same time once it gets like right up to your chest, and for some reason I just can't time that correctly. If that's easy for you, then do that. But easiest one for this is box jumps. I tested this one out as well because of the fact that if you've seen, I think I tested it twice. You guys can see that I don't think I got 3-star on either one of the tests except for the last one, which wasn't a test and I actually had to do it. But I messed up the first time trying this on both tests, but luckily I got it right the first. The last time where it actually counted, and luckily I got the 3-star. I failed this one by 1 or 2. I messed up twice, I think, or 3 times on this one towards the end on both of them. See, I messed up twice, the first one and then that one. But this one is also the easiest one for it, is because look at it on the right. Who even does that? Anyway, easiest one is because all you're doing is holding your left stick down, and then once the left stick on the left hand side, like right above your head, it goes up, you want to flick it, or you can hold it, whatever one you want to do. Flick it up as fast as you can, because if you don't flick it up on time, it will not count and it will make you stumble, and it just takes about, like, I think it takes about 5 to 4 seconds to recover. Let me check right now. 1, 2, 3. Alright, it took about 3 to 4 seconds, and it messes up the momentum, and it also makes it to where it takes more time and your reps go down because of that, because you messed up. So during that 2 to 3 seconds, you could have did an actual rep, or you could have been ready for a next rep. And this one is also easy, as well as the other ones that I showed you, since it doesn't take as much energy, even though some of them do, as in like the treadmill, the battle ropes. Those take energy because you have to like constantly be doing something, even though they all technically do. Also, I'm adding this in like after I'm done, because of the fact that this only works if you buy Gatorade. If you do not buy Gatorade, you will not get the double Gatorade boost, which means you will not have 2 bars, you will only have 1. So that means you have to buy Gatorade, and if you want a discount, you guys can see right next to the little up and down on the left stick, right above that there's a green label in the Gatorade training facility where you have to go, you have to do one of the little things, and it gives you a discount on any of the Gatorades. Alright, now that I'm done, you guys will see plus 30 on the vertical. That's clear. Everything is done. This usually stays like this workout usually stays at the, as you see in the top, it says 7 days, and it also says Gatorade Turbo Boost applied. That means you now have double Gatorade boost. Also, real quick, if you can, please follow me on Twitch. My Twitch username is Notice Dropout, same as my PSN.